This is what patience looks like. It might not be much yet, but once complete, the 160-meter-high wind turbine that will stand here will provide electricity to some 4,000 people annually. Thomas Schulwald from the Freiburg Green Energy Group takes me around the site of their latest project. Despite operating over 100 publicly funded renewable energy projects, including this older wind turbine, breaking ground on their latest one in the southern state of Baden-Württemberg is particularly exciting. Back at his office, Thomas tells me why.
We started thinking about it back in 2015-16 and only had approval a year and a half ago. The biggest challenge is the very long procedures, the very complex procedures, which means when it comes to regulatory authorities, a lot of time passes.
He says it will take another 2 years until the new turbine will be contributing to the local power grids, so a daunting 10 years from start to finish. Germany is aiming to double its onshore wind energy production to 115 gigawatts by 2030 in order to achieve 80% of energy production fueled by renewables that same year. Yet even with making old turbines more efficient, reaching that target is being made difficult by layers of bureaucracy.
The wind energy expansion this year is only about 2/3 of the goal. Lots and lots of regulation has been added or has been made more complicated. We have federal level, we have state level, we have regional level, we have a city level. And on each of these levels, there are obstructions to wind energy.
From delays in federal permissions to excessive state regulations, many of the hurdles appear to be driven by outdated conservative views, say experts.
Even after final approvals have been given and materials acquired, lawsuits can further delay construction. With many wind turbines built in the forests on hilltops, many of the local communities sometimes try to stop the project in order to protect the local species or to stop any potential noise pollution they may cause. And some of these court cases can drag on for months.
Yet some winds of change have been blowing through Berlin since the establishment of the Green Party in the federal government, and measures have been taken at the EU level to accelerate the implementation of wind energy across the bloc. However, with only 2.9 gigawatts of installed wind energy capacity developed this year, it's clear much more active production is needed to reach 115 gigawatts to power Germany's electricity sector by 2030.
We would have to expand by 10 gigabits every year, so we are clearly behind and now have to actively accelerate so that we can at least partially achieve our goal.
But it's important to keep in mind that the electricity sector is about a quarter of energy that we use. Right? There is also heating, there is transport.
Therefore, even if Germany meets its wind energy targets, there is still a long way to go.